focus is, of course, the outcome of the budget. D Street gave a thumbs up to Union Budget 2017, but does India Inc. Feel the same? CNBC TV 18's Vikas Dandekar caught up with Pankaj Patel, the CMD of Zydus Cadila, and began by asking him about his take on the budget. He also asked him about the impact of the Trump administration.
When you look at the budget, the healthcare spending for the first time has been significantly beefed up. That's a positive sign because that will increase the pharmaceutical market. Such a large increase, if continued, will definitely see overall growth of pharmaceutical market. The second point is the announcement of coming out with a new Drug and Cosmetic Act. I think that would basically help towards ease of doing business. Our regulatory standard will become comparable to the world, and with that we should be able to actually compete in the world in a better way. I hope with that also the regulatory timeline will get shortened, and I'm sure the Act would also address those issues. So I see that overall these are like positives for the budget, apart from government's call for addressing 3 important diseases where they want to make India disease-free, which is the Kala Azar, Leishmaniasis, the measles and tuberculosis. A very important and bold move on part of government, and I wish them all success in making that happen, and as a company we will cooperate with government in making that happen.
Sir, on the US market, the new president has been talking a lot about tightening on pricing, and then there is a DOJ pricing probe also against lots of generic companies. What are the challenges that you see from that front? Do you think there will be a price clamp down and generic companies may face some stiff threats?
So first of all, these are 2 independent subjects.
Sure.
So the DOJ thing is based on certain information they had about price rise, and I think that's a separate thing, and they are all limited to a product or a company only. With respect to the new president's policy is concerned, they're still in making, so there are a lot of hearsay talk and rumors. We exactly don't know how he's doing. I only see from a generic industry perspective that the impact will be minimum. The reason being, we sell at a significantly lower price in US, and the price at which they are talking are much different. So we believe that even there is a price reduction, the generic industry from India will not get impacted.
Right. He's also spoken on a procurement methodology in terms of procuring drugs for Medicare. Your thoughts on that, sir? Do you think that will help Indian companies?
Definitely, because we will be able to compete on price.
Right, right. So
Indian generic industry has definitely a price advantage, right. And I'm sure if they go and procuring on that basis, the Indian generic industry should also be able to participate.
Right, right. So your focus, so far as your company is concerned, has been maximum on US and India, and a little bit of it in Latin American countries also. Where do you think the topmost opportunities lie for you in the coming few years?
US remains the topmost opportunity. India will, of course, is our base business. Our base business is large, so of course it still remains a very important opportunity for us. I believe emerging market can be another important opportunity. The markets where, like for example, Brazil, the regulatory systems are now settling, product approvals are being seen. So one can see building up Brazilian business. Same is true with Mexico. With NAFTA out, the kind of relationship that being developed between Mexico and US, I think Indian companies have opportunity to enter Mexican market with pharmaceutical products. So we see that these are the market where we do have opportunity, and whole of the emerging market still continues to be interesting.
All right, and back to